Hello, it's time once again for distance learning and you're welcome. As usual, we have English for JSS1 and as I told you before we parted company in the last lesson, we shall continue with our lessons on nouns. Well, today we shall look at one very important concept in the study of language. It is number. We shall discuss this concept and see how it helps in classifying nouns as regular or irregular nouns. As regular or irregular nouns. And so, let us put down the objectives we want to achieve in this lesson. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to 1. Define number in terms of nouns. Define number in terms of nouns. 2. Identify irregular nouns and plural nouns. Identify irregular nouns and plural nouns. And 3. Change singular nouns into plural nouns and vice versa. Change singular nouns into plural nouns and vice versa. First, let us discuss the idea of number. What is number? Many of you might think of the figures 1, 2, 3 and so on. Well, the figures are numbers. In mathematics, you are right if you define number as that. I mean 1, 2, 3 and so on. In language, however, number is a different idea altogether. Let's see how different. In language, number is a grammatical idea that shows whether a noun, pronoun, or a verb is singular or plural. In language, number is a grammatical idea that shows whether a noun, pronoun, or a verb is singular or plural. In this lesson, we shall limit ourselves to number in nouns. A noun is singular if it names one individual or item only. A noun is singular if it names one individual or item only. Example: boy, girl, tree, goat, mango, and so on. A noun is plural if it names two or more individual items. A noun is plural if it names two or more individual items. Example: boys, girls, trees, goats, mangoes, and so on. In short, singular means one and plural means more than one. Singular means one and plural means more than one. Now, how can one identify the number of a noun? This is generally done by looking at the ending of the noun. That is, by looking at the way it is written. Compare the nouns in the two columns. For the singular and the plural: boy, boys; girl, girls; tree, trees; boy, boys. Girl, girls. Tree, trees. Mango, mangoes. Penny, pennies. Man, men. Mango, mangoes. Penny, pennies. Man, men. Foot, feet. Sheep, sheep. Deer, deer. Foot, feet. Sheep, sheep. Deer, deer. Furniture, furniture. Obviously, the way a noun is written depends whether the noun is singular or plural. From the table we just saw, we can conclude that nouns showed number in three ways. Nouns show number in 1. By adding a letter or some letters to the ending of a word. By adding a letter or some letters to the ending of a word. Example, boy plus s will become boys. Mango plus es will become mangoes. Boy plus s will become boys. Mango plus es will become mangoes. And penny plus ies will become pennies. Penny plus ies will become pennies. Two, by a change in vowel. Example, foot will become feet. Man will become men. By a change in vowel. Example, foot will become feet. Man will become men. And 3, by using the same word. Example, sheep will stay sheep and deer will stay deer. By using the same word. Example, sheep will stay sheep and deer will stay deer. In this case, the rest of the sentence will help you identify whether it is singular or plural. Identifying number in nouns is quite tricky. Luckily, there are some rules to help us to do this easily. Do pay a particular attention to this. Rule 1. Many nouns add s to their singular to form their plurals. Rule 1. Many nouns add s to their singular to form their plurals. Examples: boy, boys, table, tables, and toy, toys. Boy, boys, table, tables, and toy, toys. Rule 2. Singular nouns which end in s, x, sh, or ch form their plural by adding es to their endings. Rule 2. Singular nouns which end in s, x, sh, or ch form their plural by adding es to their endings. Examples: tax, taxes, dish, dishes, church, churches. Tax, taxes, dish, dishes, church, churches. Rule 3. Singular nouns ending in y preceded by a consonant form their plurals by changing the y to I and adding es. Rule 3. Singular nouns ending in y preceded by a consonant form their plurals by changing the y to I and adding es. Examples: fly, flies; factory, factories; victory, victories; fly, flies; factory, factories; victory, victories. Rule 4. Singular nouns ending in y preceded by a vowel form their plurals by simply adding s to the singular forms. Rule 4. Singular nouns ending in y preceded by a vowel form their plurals by simply adding s to the singular forms. Examples: boy, boys; day, days; and monkey, monkeys. Boy, boys; day, days; and monkey, monkeys. Rule 5. Singular nouns ending in o preceded by a consonant form their plurals by adding es to their endings. Rule 5. Singular nouns ending in o preceded by a consonant form their plurals by adding es to their endings. Examples: mango, mangoes; hero, heroes; and potato, potatoes. Mango, mangoes; hero, heroes; and potato, potatoes. But some nouns ending in o break Rule 5, so note this. Some examples of nouns which do not follow Rule 5 are swallow, swallows; curio, curios; and cuckoo, cuckoos. Rule 6. Singular nouns ending in o preceded by a vowel form their plurals by adding s. Rule 6. Singular nouns ending in o preceded by a vowel form their plurals by adding s. Examples: curio, curios; and cuckoo, cuckoos. Curio, curios; and cuckoo, cuckoos. Rule 7. Some nouns ending in f or fe generally form their plural by changing the f to v and adding es. Rule 7. Some nouns ending in f or fe generally form their plural by changing the f to v and adding es. Examples: thief, thieves; calf, calves; and wife, wives. Thief, thieves; calf, calves; and wife, wives. Rule 8. Some nouns form their plurals by changing their middle vowels. Rule 8. Some nouns form their plurals by changing their middle vowels. Examples: man, men; woman, women; man, men; woman, women; tooth, teeth; foot, feet; tooth, teeth; foot, feet; mouse, mice; louse, lice; mouse, mice; louse, lice. Pay particular attention here because it can be tricky. Rule 9. Some nouns form their plurals by adding en to their singular forms. Rule 9. Some nouns form their plurals by adding en to their singular forms. Here they are: ox, oxen; brother, brethren; ox, oxen; brother, brethren. Note that brethren is used for a group of Christian brothers together or a congregation. There are other rules, but we shall leave the discussion of those other rules for another lesson. Now we invite our friends to show us some examples.
Hey, Mike! It's been a long time.
I told you some men from Kumasi were coming to see you.
Who?
The businessmen.
Yes. Oh, how could I have forgotten? So where are they?
They've gone back. It's left with only one man who is now lodging at the hotel.
Oh, that's nice. Mike, why did you tell the kids you will be going to church with them when you knew you couldn't make it?
So what did they say?
They were very let them come.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Okay.
What are you hiding? Where did you get the mango from?
I bought it.
Hey, Nee. I have told you on countless times not to buy mango from the streets.
I didn't know you liked it. I've got a lot of mangoes in my house.
Go and wash your hands.
Now, come and sit beside me. I learned you don't give the boys in your class any chance when it comes to exams.
There's this particular boy. He always comes first in the test.
Then you should learn extra hard.
Their father has promised to buy them toys if they perform well in their exams.
I don't want it. I'm not a kid.
Okay, what do you want? Book, car, plane, sheep, or a monkey? My time is up. I have to rush to the hotel.
Oh, so soon.
Uncle, can I go with you?
No problem.
I would like to come too. Mom, are you coming with us? Don't say no, Mom.
Okay. Let me go and change.
Thank you very much. In this lesson, we have 1. Defined number as a concept which shows whether a noun is singular or plural. Defined number as a concept which shows whether a noun is singular or plural. 2. We have stated that singular number means one only. We have stated that singular number means one only. 3. We have also stated that plural number means more than one. We have also stated that plural number means more than one. 4. We have stated that nouns show number in three ways. We have stated that nouns show number in three ways. And these three ways are by changing their endings. Example, boy will become boys and potato will become potatoes. By changing their endings, example, boy will become boys and potato will become potatoes. By changing middle vowels, example, man will become men and foot will become feet. By changing middle vowels, example, man will become men and foot will become feet. And by the same word of sheep still becoming sheep. By the same word of sheep still becoming sheep. 5. We have also stated that rules help us change nouns from singular to plural and vice versa as follows. We have also stated that rules help us change nouns from singular to plural and vice versa as follows. By adding s, example, boy becoming boys. By adding s, example, boy becoming boys. By adding es, example, church becoming churches. By adding es, example, church becoming churches. By dropping y and adding ies, example, penny becomes pennies. By dropping y and adding ies, example, penny becomes pennies. By changing f and fe endings to v and adding es, example, knife becoming knives and wife becoming wives. By changing f and fe endings to v and adding es, example, knife becoming knives and wife becoming wives. By changing middle vowels, example, man becoming men and tooth becoming teeth. By changing middle vowels, example, man becoming men and tooth becoming teeth. And by adding en, example, ox becoming oxen. By adding en, example, ox becoming oxen. Now, an exercise for you. Here is a list of nouns. Mark them with S or P if they are singular or plural. 1. Duties. 2. Flies. Duties. Flies. 3. Halves. 4. Brethren. Halves. Brethren. 5. Monkeys. 6. Penny. Monkeys. Penny. 7. Goose. 8. Sheep. Goose. Sheep. 9. Valley. And 10. Deer. Valley. Deer. Here are my own answers. 1. Duties, plural. 1. Duties, plural. 2 flies, plural. 2 flies, plural. 3 brethren, plural. 3 brethren, plural. 4 monkeys, plural. 4 monkeys, plural. 5 goose, singular. 5 goose, singular. 6 sheep, both singular and plural. 6 sheep, both singular and plural. 7 house, plural. 7 house, plural. 8 penny, singular. 8 penny, singular. 9 valley, singular. 9 valley, singular. And 10 deer, both singular and plural. And 10 deer, both singular and plural. Congratulations if you got all correct, and keep it up. If you didn't, better luck next time. Keep revising until I see you again. Goodbye.